You are watching tomorrow's classrooms today, where learning meets innovation. Marking a milestone, this 100th video on my YouTube channel explores the ellipsis, a subtle yet powerful punctuation mark that communicates volumes through silence. We learn how to teach it effectively, how to use it for both style and meaning, and how students can master it for both creative and academic writing. Here's what we aim to achieve in this lesson. Our objectives and success criteria follow Bloom's taxonomy, where we will understand and apply the use of ellipses across various contexts by recalling their function, explaining their usage, correctly using them in writing, analyzing their impact on tone and meaning, evaluating their effectiveness in texts, and creatively incorporating them for stylistic effect. Consider a sentence without and with ellipses. With an ellipsis, the sentence feels slower, more emotional, and uncertain, while without it, the sentence is clear, direct, and neutral. An ellipsis is a punctuation mark consisting of 3 dots with ellipsis with an I as the singular form and ellipsis with an E as the plural form. Depending on their function, ellipses are categorized into 3 types: omission, pause, and trailing. In formal writing, ellipses are used to indicate that a portion of a quotation has been omitted with the spaces before and after. In informal writing, they indicate a pause in storytelling or suggest an unfinished or trailing thought with a space after the ellipsis, unless it appears at the end of a sentence. Sort these examples with ellipses as formal or informal. Compare your answers with the answer key provided. Let's play the matching game to demonstrate our understanding of the function of ellipsis types. Refer to the answer key to review your response. Work through this activity to show what you have learned about omission ellipses, which are used to indicate missing text. Use the answer key to evaluate your work. Use this task to apply your knowledge of pause ellipses, which are used to indicate a mood or emotion. Cross-check your response with the correct answers. Complete this assignment to check your understanding of trailing ellipses, which are used to suggest an unfinished thought. Assess your response against the model answers in the key. Common errors in the use of ellipses include excessive dots or misusing ellipses, where a comma or full stop would be more appropriate. Correcting common errors in the use of ellipses. In sentence 1, only 3 dots should be used to form an ellipsis. Additionally, when the ellipsis appears mid-sentence, it should be preceded and followed by a space. In sentence 2, replace the ellipsis after so with a comma. Also end the sentence with a full stop instead of an ellipsis. In sentence 3, a comma should not follow an ellipsis that already ends a sentence. Ensure that only 3 dots are used to form the ellipsis. Rewriting using ellipses. In sentence 1, insert an omission ellipsis after knowledge to indicate that the phrase is par has been omitted. In sentence 2, insert a pause ellipsis after the first clause to indicate hesitation or uncertainty. In sentence 3, add a trailing ellipsis to the end of the sentence to suggest an unfinished thought, that is, and something was moving. Analyzing the effect of omission ellipsis in a quotation text. The ellipsis indicates that a portion of the original text has been deliberately left out to keep the quote concise and targeted. Examining the influence of pause ellipsis in a narrative suspense. The ellipsis signals a pause in thought reflecting uncertainty emotion, hesitation, and discomfort. Assessing the implication of trailing ellipses in a dialogue. The ellipsis indicates an incomplete thought, implying the emotional struggle building dramatic tension. Now, following the Peel method to evaluate the use of ellipses in literature. Point: Shakespeare uses ellipses in Hamlet's speech to reflect his inner conflict. Evidence: in Hyperion to a Satire, Hamlet's speech is fragmented and incomplete. Explanation: the omission reveals Hamlet's confusion and heightens his emotional grief. Link: the ellipses draw us into Hamlet's turmoil, revealing his unstable state of mind. By practicing and integrating ellipses across writing tasks, we become clearer and more confident writers. Select a task appropriate to your level of understanding and demonstrate your knowledge of ellipses. Thanks for joining this journey into the world of ellipses. 100 videos, a major milestone. A huge thank you for being part of the journey. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Comment below with your questions and insights. Let's keep learning together.